From deep in the heart of Santa Barbara neighborhood, you're listening to 10 Drink Minimum, voted Albuquerque's #1 podcast with Chris, Billy, and Smiley.
Oh, hey. And we are not in our Santa Barbara neighborhood. We are deep in the heart of downtown Albuquerque, right?
That is right, just south of the main drag.
No kidding, man.
It's almost like not Albuquerque, because I think a block that way is Borellis.
Yeah.
So it's like...
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of true, yeah.
I'd say heart of downtown would be like where like Lindy's
Civic
Diner
Plaza?
is.
Civic Plaza.
Is it Civic Plaza?
Oh,
It's
yeah, I guess
supposed
you're
to
right,
be.
yeah.
It's supposed to be at the heart of downtown. Like, it's supposed to be.
We're doing our live birthday show here at the Sanitary Tortilla Factory.
Yes.
And someone goes, well, where's the unsanitary tortilla factory? I said, well, I don't know. That's what Larry Barker investigates. I have an announcement to make. This will be the last live show for 10 Drink Minimum. Till July. Let me finish. When we will be doing our 10-year anniversary show in July. Our venue so far is Distillery 365 in Midtown. So
10 years of 10 Drink.
10 years. 10 years of craziness. We do have an audience mic for everyone that's here. There is beer in this cooler for everyone that is here. I have something special. This guy turned 35. 35?
Yeah, I turned 35.
Yeah. So I went today. I told him I didn't have a present for him till later. So I got it today. Billy's favorite movie.
Oh, shit. Hell yeah.
Selena.
It is my fucking favorite movie. And the thing is, I did buy a used one from Hastings before, and it was scratched to hell, but hopefully this one will work. I love this movie.
That one's going to be scratched to hell. I was like, can you scratch this more than it is? And
it's the uncut.
Billy's like, can you download that movie for me? And I feel like if it's your favorite movie, you shouldn't.
Oh, I need to own it.
You have to own it. So
it's the uncut version too.
Is it? Yeah.
What?
This is the 10-year. This is the special anniversary Selena with more shit on it. I don't know.
It's Selena.
I don't know what's in that movie. I've only watched parts of it.
It's Selena's.
Now I kind of feel
Thank you.
bad. I kind of feel a little bad because it's Billy's birthday and I got him something. And when you buy the one kid something and you don't get the other one something, they get jealous and they get kind of pissed off.
Oh yeah, I was one of those kids too. I got rollerblades because of it too.
So Smiley, I got you something too.
Oh, well, you didn't have to do that.
I know I didn't have to. And Billy can attest to this. I drove all over
town, like 4 different places.
To find this for you. This is very special.
Oh shit! What is it?
No, 3 different places. No, 4.
Well, I don't know. Let me prepare though. I got these glasses right here.
Oh gosh, I was there and I thought, fuck.
Here's my glass.
Oh, son of a bitch!
And we had to go actually to your old work to find it.
No, God, no.
Here's your cup. You use this white one. If you guys have been paying attention recently, we've been taking it old school a little bit. And we went really fucking far back this time. We got some straight
Sons
up
of bitches.
Thunderbird wine.
And it's something where you actually go into the store and they don't have it on the shelves.
The guy told me it would change my life today. He's like, your life is going to change now that you drink this.
What did he look like?
He was an older gentleman.
God. We don't have a show tomorrow, right?
I don't think I want to drink this. Do I
No.
have to drink it?
I can
Yes.
just stay home vomiting, right? That's an option.
Like I go, do you have Thunderbird wine? And they have to put it behind the counter so people don't steal it.
Oh God. Can somebody have me a beer chaser?
Well, we got beers here. Hold on.
Oh,
we got
God,
beers.
God. This doesn't
Here you
smell
go.
good.
It doesn't. What do you mean it doesn't smell good?
No, last week we
I
did.
need
Last week
one
we
of
did
those
the
beers.
This is
Boone's
a good
Farm.
vintage, they said.
This is the stuff I want. This is the stuff I want to take to like somebody's dinner party.
Oh my gosh. And be like, I brought wine. It says serve cold. Do you have anything cold?
Hey, look! It comes with ice cubes, so I can chew in them, so I won't throw up.
They had this behind the counter. I shit you not. I had to ask for this. I had to drive to 4 different places to find this. Are we ready? Are we doing this?
I guess. I don't want to, though. Ugh, no.
Yep.
Oh.
That is fucking terrible.
That's really sweet, though. I didn't think it'd be that sweet.
Well, it's got like a sweet vinegary taste.
No.
It makes my eyes water.
People sell this. People enjoy it. Ugh.
I thought it was banned.
Fuck me, man.
Banned. Just
Would
like
anyone in the audience like to try?
Just like Night Train. Ugh.
I asked for Night Train and some Ripple.
You can't get Night Train in the state. I know that for a fact.
Do you need some more?
Oh no, I didn't finish that one.
Oh.
I didn't finish.
Would you
But
like some more, sir? Yeah, there you go.
It's like that.
Yeah, sorry.
Fine wine, sir?
Not in my hood.
Gross.
So we've been drinking the last 3 weeks the word like Russell Pyle, who's not here, of course.
Of course not. He's probably sick again.
I posted a thing saying, remember all of the alcohols that you drank when you were, 18, 19 years old, and it was like Red Dog beer,
Jack Daniels,
St. Ides Special Brew. What else?
Boone's Farm.
Boone's Farm. Boone's Farm makes a fine product.
I like.
If we couldn't get this, we were getting you that Boone's Farm blue shit. What's the blue one? No.
It's blue coconut.
No.
It's not the blue coconut.
No, it wasn't that one.
It was bright blue.
It was bright blue. I've seen someone throw it up before.
Yeah, so
They make a fine product.
But
Are you sure it's not blue coconut?
No, it's Hawaiian. What is it? I'm looking it up right now. It tastes like blue vomit.
I've never had. The thing is, I was one for like
Blue Hawaiian.
Blue Hawaiian. It's the same thing. It's a blue pina colada.
Billy, you have a lot of wine.
I can't. I don't know if I can do this, man. I'm sorry.
Hey.
When,
We're here to support Smiley.
Give it.
I bought this gift for him. Don't make me waste $6.
oh, okay. But I'm happy. Tonight I'm actually playing a show.
You are.
Yeah.
This is your new band, the Pee Wees.
The Pee Wees are going to be playing. Actually, I got hit up by his name's Devin, and it was just one of those things. Like he would just hit you up every like once a month or so. It's like, hey, you want to do some bass? And I'd be like, oh well, we'll see what happens. And it wasn't until one time I was like, you know what? I ran into him downtown, and his brother, who I'm in the band with, he's like, you're gonna do this? And I was like, yes. Of course, I was really drunk.
I can't believe I'm gonna do this.
No, but I'm having a good time. So we're playing tonight.
This is 17.5%.
And it's wine. Ugh. I want to know what fucking winery this is. Oh,
Winery. Let's see their vineyards.
did we go to that one place and they got offended that I asked them if they had it?
Oh well, because they were natives.
Yeah.
It says it's bottled by Thunderbird,
Yeah.
Modessa, California.
I go, do you have Thunderbird wine? And he goes, no, we do not. Like, just straight up. And I was like, okay, sorry. And the other guy goes, what the word, Thunderbird? And I went, okay, I get it. I'm a dick.
No, we went to like, it's not something you can find like in your fine wine store. So we went to.
That one guy's all, there's a wine store you can go buy wines at. And I was like, I'm pretty sure they're not going to have this.
No, we went to Freeway Liquors, the ghetto place next to the freeway, I guess.
We went to all the liquor stores you don't go to after it gets dark.
Yeah. And then we actually kind of went to a nicer one, the one that's actually on 12th Street, like, the whatever, next to the Indian Public Cultural Center.
Yeah.
A lot of huge wine selection. Thunderbird, no.
Nope.
So we had to go deep into the heart of, like, the ghetto.
We went to the
Bird of Paradise?
Bird of Paradise.
Where we stock it as a joke.
Where we walk in and there's dark eyes, like plastic bottles just laying on the ground.
I'm surprised they didn't still have, it's because I don't work there. That's why I don't have the Mad Dog selection anymore.
They don't.
I
They
used
don't
to
have
make-
any Mad Dog.
I used to make sure we had at least 6 different flavors of Mad Dog there. Kept it in the fridge so it was nice and cold.
Really?
Oh, hell yeah.
They're like, Smiley's gone. We can finally get rid of that shit. Mad
Well, it
Dog.
was my account.
Who drank Mad Dog 2020 when they were young? All right. What was the best flavor? Red.
Yes.
I love when people do the colors. They're like, but when I was in college, there was this party called the Mad Dog Party, and it was one of the bigger parties of the year. And if you fucked around and didn't go buy your Mad Dog for that party, you got to the store and all they had was green.
Or purple.
Purple? No, they didn't have purple. They had green.
Oh, okay.
Just all green, which was the lime. Ugh. Who drank Boone's Farm Strawberry Hill? All right. Billy had never had that.
I never had any of that.
How long has it been, like, do fingers, since you've had Boone's Strawberry Hill? 20 years? Try it again. It is still pretty good.
Not the hangover.
It is much better than Mad Dog 2020.
What is really good, though, I've come to find out,
you
is
guys
that
like
I actually enjoyed that fuzzy navel.
Yeah.
That shit was delicious.
Well, Mad Dog 2020 Peaches and Cream.
If you like the peaches and cream,
is
peaches and cream-
amazing.
Yeah.
So if you invite me over for a dinner party, we might be drinking some Mad Dog 2020 Peaches and Cream.
Peaches and cream is a good one.
It's good. Good enough.
It doesn't taste like formaldehyde.
Yeah.
You're like, this tastes like peaches and cream.
For the new people here, there's beers in the cooler. There's beers in the fridge. Beers all over.
Yeah, these.
You can sit wherever. So I'm starting. I don't know what's happening here. I don't know if I'm normaling out. This is starting to taste normal to me.
Well, if you drink something that's like almost 18% alcohol, completely covered up with sugar, yeah, it probably will.
It's like that first taste is sweet, and then the back taste is like formaldehyde. So I don't know.
I think it works for any type of alcohol. Like, say, I want to just get drunk.
Yeah.
You start out with some really good end stuff, and then once you're buzzing, you don't give a shit, I don't think.
Right.
True, but we decided to start with Thunderbird.
Right.
Starting with Thunderbird, yeah.
Well, because I wanted you to taste it for real. Because if you're an hour into the show, you're like, I don't even taste this, man.
This tastes great.
This is like the Miller High Life of bum wines.
I guess that's true.
Nobody wants to try this from the crowd?
You had to see me almost throw up in my cup.
We have some left.
Ugh.
The American Classic. Fuck, man.
It's the American classic.
This is actually made in Modesto, California, where they make wines.
Yep.
So they know their shit.
Citrus wine with natural flavors. I don't taste any citrus whatsoever. Then it says it has caramel colors.
That's right, because it would just look like Everclear otherwise.
It looks like fucking Everclear, yeah. By Thunderbird Ltd. Okay. Hold on. Do it again. Say it again.
I'll give it a shot.
Okay. You want it straight out of the bottle?
Yeah.
Come on, be tough.
It'll save you having to smell it. It's really worse out of a cup.
Yeah, it's out of the decanter, the fine.
Oh yeah, that wonderful aroma.
Oddly, to me, it smells like vodka.
It smells like vodka. Okay. It tastes like shit, so it does not taste like vodka.
Yeah, no good.
I love that.
I would have liked to have been like, you know what, God, that's actually really
Hey.
good.
More than one cup of that is no good.
Okay, actually, can you go back up to the microphone? 'Cause I have a question for you. Talk on that microphone, see if it works.
Check. Hello? Can you hear me? No?
Do it again. Maybe not on. Do it again. Well, can you get taller? Oh, well, you can do that, I guess.
We'll do it the easy way. No? Check. Hello?
Yeah, go for
Something?
it. Do it
One,
again.
two. Hello? There it is.
There we go. So,
What's up?
when you were underage and in college, I'm calling you out for a reason. I think you know.
Yeah.
What was the drink of choice?
I had a lot of jungle juice. when I
Jungle
was in
juice.
college. Yeah.
Okay, explain to people who may not know what jungle juice is.
It is Everything in your bar plus juice.
No, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong.
Specifically?
I don't know what actually goes into it. I was just
Okay.
there.
Jungle Juice is a clear liquor, as vodka or Everclear.
It's Everclear.
No.
Either one. Well, it could be either one.
No, traditionally Everclear,
I
and
know.
you soak the fruit in it.
But you
No,
can't.
you know what? It is Everclear.
Not every state sells Everclear. It's not illegal everywhere. So you put Everclear a whole
You grew
one
up in
one
this
fifth.
state.
Okay, so you put a fifth of Everclear, which is 190 proof alcohol, into a cooler, much like that one, and then you mix Kool-Aid into it, and then you put fruit, and you let it soak all day with ice, and the Everclear soaks into everything, right?
Right. No. Yeah. And
The
I was
worst
dared
thing-
once to.
How many
have-
times have you been? Let me see if I can picture this for you. The liquid is all gone, but there's some grapes,
The
there's
last
some orange juice,
resort.
huh?
The last resort is. The
And then you
fruit.
start. Well, no, but that's the worst. You
It
start
is the
eating.
worst,
You
but
start
you gotta
eating
have
the
it.
fruit, and then you black out for like 2 days.
That did happen to me once, actually.
Yeah. See.
I was dared to have the fruit. I think I had a couple of pieces of watermelon. I was gone for the rest of the weekend.
Oh yeah.
Said goodbye.
Oh, all right. I had to ask you because I
I've actually, I was never used to like hard alcohol as a kid, but my first running in with Everclear was at Road to Riches when it was mixed with just lemonade
Okay.
concentrate.
Oh yeah, and we had to drag you to a car.
Yeah.
Not carry you, drag. Your feet were just like limp. He's like, blah.
I broke my glasses. I had a big gash on my face from falling into the dirt.
Yeah. That's because the dude's like, I'm going to make electric lemonade. And instead of water, he used Everclear. He didn't do water and make lemonade and then add the Everclear.
In fair, there was ice in it.
There was ice in it. And I'm a professional. He's like, would you like to try my electric lemonade? And I take a sip, and I was like, good. And he goes, do you want it? And I go, no, thank you. I paid money to hang out here this whole weekend.
And so
I don't wanna be
that was
blackout.
the second year, and second year was the year that I didn't reach my goal of past
Haven't
9
you learned
p.m.
not to drink things with flammable warnings
Right.
on the label yet?
Okay. Here's the rule for you.
Okay.
If you can pour it straight out of the bottle onto the concrete and then light it on fire, don't drink that.
Don't drink that. That is-
Okay.
Ever.
I didn't know these things.
Well-
I've been drinking Miller High Life my whole life, so I don't know
like
anything about
Everclear has like
wines.
that little thing that like.
The thing is, if you
keeps from catching
if
it
you were
on
to
fire.
tell me that like, oh, drink this Thunderbird, it's actually it's choice freaking alcohol, I'd be like,
Yeah.
okay, but all right, that's good.
Have you
All right.
seen it? Have you seen a fifth of Everclear? What it looks like?
No.
It has a big It has a big picture of corn on the label, and it says Everclear. It's almost like the cigarette pack of liquor because it says warning, warning, warning,
Yeah,
warning.
It's got a big like
Fucking everywhere.
rectangular like warning thing right underneath it. It's all don't not near open flame. Don't.
Don't take this rectally.
Yeah, no. It tells you not to drink it without mixing it.
Yeah. And I've done that, and I've taken shots of Everclear, and I woke up the next day and my throat was sore like I was sick with the cold. It burned my throat completely.
Well, it's good because if I didn't know that, if I don't, no, it's good because you let me know. Or otherwise, I would have hung out with the wrong people. It's like, no,
Yeah.
man, you're supposed to shoot it, man. It's gonna get you fucked up. I'm
Hey
like,
Billy,
hell
would
yeah.
you like a Magnum screwdriver?
I'm very persuaded that way. Like, I would be terrible like drug addict if it wasn't
Who's
for
had
like
a Magnum
Reds.
screwdriver? That's where you put instead of vodka, you do Everclear.
Oh shit! No.
Yeah.
Is that like that Super Tang you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
keep feeding me?
Super Tang, yes. Every time we go to Portales, there's a bar that has an Everclear and Tang frozen mixed drink thing,
It is
and that's
so
all
awesome.
we'll buy. Smiley. And he ran into a sign walking.
I was cross-eyed at that point. I'm not used to drinking Super Tang.
I don't think anybody is.
Why you can't even drink it? You have a spoon. You're like,
Yeah,
this is yummy.
I like how they have a thing called Super Tang, which is Tang. I don't even know where you find that at anymore. Costco. Tang and Everclear, and the bar is upstairs. How has no one fallen down the stairs or off the balcony.
No, it's upstairs, and there's no like railing. It's chains, so it's not like it can keep you like stable. It's just like what the
They should
fuck?
have a camera at the bottom, so when people walk down, and they don't have like a pole. Yeah, they don't have a pole, like a rail. Like they don't have a pole rail. It's like chains. So you're like, whoa. You know.
I'm assuming they do this for fun.
Yeah.
The door guy's
I'm
at the
guessing
top
there
of
is
the
a camera
stairs, and
there.
He's just all.
I don't know. Like it's to be in that kind of like industry. Like, didn't you as a sober person, wouldn't you like to see drunk people kind of fuck around and do funny stuff?
I suppose so. If I was working there, if I had to be the door guy, I'd be like, yes. Watching these people fall down the stairs is hilarious.
Like I would just have like
You're all
have that song on repeat all the time.
You're there with like waxing the edges and throwing some grease down. Let's see how they make it through
Like they
this
had
gun.
the Benny Hill song.
You have some Dr. Zog's sex wax, and you're all just rubbing down the pole. You're like, are you going to grind that? No, somebody's going to fall down. It's cool. Does anybody else want to do the Thunderbird? Anybody else want to try?
I still haven't finished my first glass. I'll try it.
Nobody
again.
else? Mikhail's the only one?
I'm gonna.
Was that your first time to try it? Or you just were trying to relive, like... Okay. I had that before, and that's fucking gross. I've never had Night Train or Ripple, but, I've heard stories about those.
Well,
In all fairness, like I do the same thing with like really good like whiskey. Like, that's really harsh.
Yeah.
When people say shit's smooth when it comes to like bourbon or whiskey, it's never smooth. It always hurts.
no, no. I'm not going to equate good whiskey to Thunderbird here.
But I'm
Yeah.
saying I make the same face.
He does.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
What is one alcohol that they don't make anymore that you're like, oh man, that was the shit?
I don't think they. I don't
Zima?
know.
I heard that. I got right to it right before somebody else did.
I don't know. I've never had Zima.
You never had Zima? Mm-mm. It was like a clear, sparkling malt liquor, and
it was
people
like-
would put what candy would they put in it? I heard it right there. Jolly Rancher.
Skittles.
Jolly Rancher, or Skittles too. Skittles too. And they're like, it's not good unless you put a Jolly Rancher in it. I put a Jolly Rancher in it.
I thought it was I thought Zima was like the cloudy one, wasn't it? No,
Oh,
it was
it was
like
clear.
It looked like Sprite.
It was like the
Oh,
Crystal
those are Smirnoff's,
Pepsi of
right.
liquor.
Oh shit! Smirnoff Ice was one of the big
Oh,
ones.
that's right.
Smirnoff Ice, and you go to the bar and get it with a shot of grenadine.
Okay, I remember that. I remember that.
I do remember like turning like 21, and then have my friends ask for Smirnoff Ice. I never had any.
Billy, have you not had a Smirnoff Ice yet? Oh man, it'll get you
Billy.
drunk.
Try it with grenadine.
I don't know.
Grenadine.
Well, it was funny because you got to walk around the bar with a big pink drink.
Yeah.
I guess I'm like fortunate not to like
Well, see-
be that kind of big into alcohol when I was
Yeah.
that age. I am now, of course. I drink beer all the fucking time, but
Yeah.
and even now, like whiskey is still kind of like a new venture for me. Whereas, like, okay, this is good whiskey, Billy.
I like
It's
how at
okay.
35, whiskey is a new adventure for you.
Yeah, it's neat. It's like you sip on it, I guess. You know?
This is my sip. Yeah. Well, it all depends. We actually have a call-in number as well. I don't know it right offhand, but if you're on our website, you can see it. Please don't call in from the audience. That's why we have the microphone. I remember doing that at the art bar, and some guy calls in, and I was like, "Are you in a tunnel?" And he goes, "No, I'm in the crowd." I was like, "Hang up the phone." The fuck?
I do. God, it's been so long. We do live shows so sporadic now that like
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to get used to. I'm not even looking at the crowd. It's really hard
Oh, yeah?
for me to like. Oh, they're looking at
Flip
me.
them off, Billy.
Whereas like 2 years ago, we did a live show every week at the art.
Every Sunday.
Yeah, and it was fine. But
Well, we
now-
were fucking really drunk during those shows.
Is that what you brought Is that where you brought the Thunderbird?
I did. I was like, let's get on lit up on Thunderbird first, and then we'll be fine.
Give me some more Thunderbird. Give me some more Thunderbird. Seriously.
You're starting to. This is your lifestyle now, isn't it?
Oh no.
It was funny that he actually said that to you. It's like, this is your
Dude, the
life-
guy goes, "This is about to change your life. You will remember this day that you started drinking this shit."
I'm gonna come home and there's just an empty ball of Thunderbird hidden. And I'm like,
Billy, stop it!
no, you. I'm gonna
me?
come to you. It's like, what is it? I find it in the trash.
Yeah. I'm like, Billy, this is who I am now. You're lucky I'm not out at the convenience stores drinking it by the dumpster. Leave me alone.
I hope I won't have to be that person to enable you. It's like, shit.
Oh God, I don't think you will.
It's okay. It's okay, Chris. We'll get you your Thunderbird. Calm down. Calm down. Just
I'll be
go,
like, hey, James,
go take a bath.
Did you sell any blood this week? Do you have any money I could borrow?
No,
So-
Chris, no.
When I was in college, my friend, we had one bar in town. It was called Goobers. If you've ever been to Portales, it's called Goobers. I know there's some Portales people here. I see them. Well, one of my fraternity brothers was the bartender. So on Thursday nights, it was college night, and that was the night that you went to the bar, right?
Oh, yeah, Thursdays.
Billy actually went to the same town, same bar. We just didn't know each other.
Not back then, no.
So what he would do is he would come over to me. I'd come up to the bar, and he goes, "Do you need a water? Are you driving?" And I'd go, "Yes, I need a water." And he would make me a Stoli vanilla vodka and Sprite and hand it to me. And that was my water, and I never paid. And he'd make me like 4 or 5 a night.
Wow.
Yeah. And I would get lit up on that.
It was a magic time back then, because now
That
you
was
go
simpler times.
you
simpler
go back
times.
now and there's like pretty much it's like a 360 of like big TVs with sports
Yeah.
on it. It sucks now.
It's not the good old days, yeah.
Whatever. The last time I went out there with you guys, I was the only person not dancing with a girl.
That's true. That's true.
That's true. We did. We
You guys
did
were
that.
like, whatever, this place sucks. I'm like, where'd all my friends go? Oh my God, they're all dancing with girls.
That's true.
I guess I'll.
But they have no lighting in there. It's just all from like the TVs. It's just,
TV, sports.
like infomercials.
Yeah, I remember going
Anything
there.
you can imagine, any game it's on at Goobers now. It sucks now, but I did dance, yes. And because back when I was going to school, you could smoke in bars, but now you can't. There is that back area that I had no clue fucking existed.
Oh yeah, I was like, hey Billy, let's go have a cigarette. And you started going out the front door. I was like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
It freaked me out.
Back
Anyway,
over here.
You know what I miss is like pictures of beer. That's
miss-
hard to find anymore.
I miss that too. You can't really find it anywhere unless you go to like Pizza Hut
Bowling
or
alley.
something. Pizza Hut or like bowling alley.
Bowling alley. I remember going to Goobers and they'd have pictures of beer, and you were like really on a cheap budget because you're in college, and they would bring you that one pitcher that had the cylinder in it that was supposed to keep the pitcher cold, and you're like, what the fuck is this? And they're like, well, it keeps it cold, but is it the same amount of beer? I don't give a fuck about the cold part, you know.
It's like, well, no, not technically. Seeing it's taking a lot of space.
And they're
get
like,
that
no,
shit out of there.
it is. Can I see another picture and put it next to it? That's like how hardcore we were, you know. We were like that, you know. I remember we drank Keystone Light 30 packs, and they were $8 a 30 pack. And when they went to $11, I was like, well, I guess we're not drinking anymore. $11 for a 30 pack of beer. Now it's like, ooh, these are $22. That's not bad.
It's very rare that you can find a 30 pack for under 19. It's only like High Life will do that, but it's only 4th of July weekend when it's $19.99.
For
How do
America.
you know this?
And that's how you know the fucking 30 packs are too damn high. Whereas when I was in college, it was $13.99 a 30 pack, and it was amazing.
Gosh. See, yeah. The one beer, does anybody remember Red Dog beer? Dandy's the only guy to remember Red Dog beer.
Very
Okay, right
vaguely.
here. See, we would travel to the base. We lived in Portales, and if you went to you could buy a keg in Portales, but you could also go to the base if you had some hookup that could get you on the Air Force Base and get them cheaper. So and I told this story, I think, 2 weeks ago. So I was always one of the people that had to run to the base because my friend Neil Boots was the guy who his dad was in the military. We would get on the base, which was How many minutes away from Portales?
Like 20 minutes.
20 minutes, maybe 15. Okay, so we'd go over there, and we'd have like $80 for a keg of Bud Light, because that's what everybody wanted, or Miller Lite, or Budweiser or whatever. So we would roll in, and there it is, the Red Dog keg for $45. Hey Neil, let's get that Red Dog keg. Okay.
It's like, no, they gave us money for the Bud Light.
They gave us $85. I'm like, I know they did, but they didn't drive down here, did they? And guess what? They're also not going to know. So then we would.
You shut up. You could totally tell the difference between Red Dog and Bud Light. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Whole parties of people did not give a shit. I would pull that cap off of the keg, and we would ask the people at the BX on the base for a Bud Light one, and we'd pop it on there, and we would roll back, and no one ever, like, some people would be like, this Bud Light tastes funny. I'd be like, I don't know, maybe they've had it a while. Yeah, probably.
That's dishonest, Chris.
Maybe
It sure is.
Maybe you're just drunk. Says Bud Light right there.
I don't know.
So what'd you do with the extra $40?
Pay for
I
gas?
put it in my pocket, and I paid the electric bill. Okay, so when I was in college, and house parties were big. This is probably before you went to school.
Yeah, no, I remember going to school and house party, or
We're gone. Was there still some?
Actually, you're right. There wasn't.
I'm talking like 300, 400, 500 people.
Oh no, I've never been to that big.
I was the guy that would collect at the door. And, you go to a party, and they're like, we have 2 kegs.
I'm sorry, 400 people?
Yeah.
No. Oh wow. Okay.
Donovan, did you ever go to a party in Portales for 300, 400 people?
Yeah, I remember a couple that were big, but they shut down.
Yeah. But when you were, did you hear, like, see, he's younger than me too. See, whenever I was in college, 93, 94, 95, it was pretty much a staple. They would not bust them at those points. But I was the guy, they were like, you collect the money. If we have to get more kegs, we will. And then whatever money we make, we'll split it with you. And people would walk up, and they're like, hey, Chris, can I get in? And I'm like, yeah, $5. Well, I don't have any money. Well, then I guess you don't get in. And you know me.
Yeah, I know you.
They didn't get in.
They didn't get in.
And so I remember the first time, the reason why it happened like that is my friend Spam, we went to this party, and they had a keg, and they wouldn't let us in because they're like, well, the people who paid for the keg aren't here yet. So we told them to fuck off, and we took all of our money, and we put it into a pot, and we sent somebody to get a keg. And we threw a party at my friend Spam's house, right? Mm-hmm. Is that a cake for us? Ooh. Let me finish telling this story, and then we'll get into this. So he looks at me, and he goes, if you collect money at the door, and we get enough money to buy another keg, awesome. So I collected the money at the door. We got the first keg, we got the second keg, and then we made $60.
Wow.
And from that point on, I was the keg guy.
It was a big racket.
It was a big racket.
Oh, what part of liquor isn't racket?
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, like, if I were, say, early college, like 20, not even knowing, like, I pledged once, like, I wouldn't know. Like, it was like,
Yeah.
here's $20, get me something.
Oh,
even before I was 21, I was like, here's $20, get me whatever, and he'd come back with like a 12-pack of like
Yeah.
Keystone, or like Natty Light, and it's like, oh thanks, I was just so happy to have it.
well, that's the worst shit ever. Is like the worst shit ever is when you were old enough to buy alcohol, and you're making a run. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna go get some beer at the store, and people are like, oh, you're gonna go buy this beer at the store? Well, we need a 6-pack of Mike's Hard Lemonade. We need some St. Ides Special Brew. We need, and then there's like 8 items on the list. So you're this one dude, and you walk up to the counter, and you're all conk, having a good weekend. having a real big party this weekend. And it's very clear that you're buying for underage alcohol.
Yeah.
Well, no.
That's the
I like Boone's Farm. I like St. Ides. I like Miller High Life. I like,
See, the job of a discerning liquor professional is to not ask questions like that.
Thank God. Because the worst thing I ever did, and I should not admit this on the air, is I was walking into the bar, and these kids were out by the dumpster, and they're all, "Hey, mister, will you buy some 40s?"
Mister.
And I was like 22 at the time. I was like, I don't know. They're like, we'll give you $20. Will you buy us 3 40s, and you can have the rest? I'm like, fucking A.
What is that, like $5?
The rat, dude, 40s at the time were like $3 a piece. So that was like $11.
Oh, shit.
And and someone's like, you shouldn't have done that. I was like, well, dude, people used to buy beer for me.
Pay it forward, man. You know,
you gotta pay it forward.
Pay forward.
Not anymore though. That was before it was a felony.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was pre-felony.
Now, even if you buy for someone outside that's inebriated, that's still a felony, fourth degree.
Right.
But still, can't do that anymore.
Well, I don't know.
The good old days.
The good old days of free love.
I don't know. I still want to say if there was just like a cool kid just sitting outside of the liquor store, would I do it?
No.
I don't know.
What's a cool kid, though?
You know, like...
He rides up on his motorcycle.
No, he has like a band shirt. Maybe he likes,
If there was a cool kid who was my neighbor...
Like a Ramones
I
shirt,
might
maybe.
walk to the store and not be anywhere near him and buy him beer.
Well, I felt
He's
stupid.
hanging out.
I was buying that Thunderbird, and the guy's like, this is going to change your life. And I was like, oh, it's not for me. Oh, wait, it is for me. Sorry. Didn't mean to say that out loud.
You should just...
like a kid, he's like wearing a Cure shirt, like super goth. Like, he doesn't know any better. Like, I'll buy you whatever, St. Ides.
Yeah.
I think I would.
Some 40s.
No, a
you
goth
should've
kid would
dropped my
drink.
name.
I'll buy you some like shitty Merlot, whatever you like to goth kids like these days.
What do goth kids are into? I'll buy you some Merlot. the fuck?
You should have been like, no, this isn't for me. It's for Smiley. They
It's
would've
for
known.
James Smiley. We would have got our Bird of Paradise. This would have been $4.
They probably just handed you 3 for free.
They're like, oh, this is for James. Just say this is from the guys.
Make sure he drinks them all and then throws up.
They would have been like, he's drinking this now? Oh, man.
Oh man, he's really falling off.
He's really had tough times.
No, they would have been like, yeah.
No, they would probably give us a case. It's like, tell him we pray for him.
Yeah.
He's in our thoughts.
You're in my thoughts.
Thoughts and prayers for James
Thoughts and
Smiley.
prayers. James Smiley. Here's your Thunderbird wine.
Wow, clearly you've never worked at a liquor store before.
No.
I have never worked at a liquor store
They would have
before.
been cackling to themselves off. Have him take all of it. Make sure he drinks it all.
So we got a cake here.
Take
What's going
pictures.
on? What's going on with this? Sabrina, did you make this? Jesse, what's going on? We got a microphone over here. There's a microphone right here.
The microphone is not on camera.
What? All right.
They made us a cake, and I want to thank you guys.
For everybody that wants to know, everybody keeps asking, today is not my birthday. Wednesday will be my birthday. I am 41 years old.
Ow! I just turned 30. I think my birthday was 2 weeks ago, and
His is 2 weeks ago. That's why we did a live show here.
In the middle, so it's our joint birthday party. I want to thank you guys for coming out, and I get to play a show, and I get to hang out with all
And
my
Billy,
friends.
he will be playing after this. Right there. In case you were wondering where the band is playing.
With my new band. I'm pretty excited, because I don't play live in bands
I have
anymore.
not heard this band yet. So if they're not good, we.
No, if they're not good, you'll come up to me and it's like, oh, that was really good.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's your freaking birthday.
Yeah.
It's my birthday, yeah. You guys have to tell me it's good. Hey, guys, how was it? Please, that was good. That was so good.
You guys get all like jumped up and peed on us. We'd be like,
No, I
"Happy
I like
birthday,
this band, though.
Billy." I thought
Like
it
your
was
band
great.
was really loud and
I liked it.
there was some guitar and Nice.
I like.
No, but I
theater,
really enjoy playing with these kids, these guys. The thing is, when I first joined the band, I thought they were like 22, 23. They all look super young, but the thing is, I thought like I was hired on as like some kind of consultant. It's like, so Billy, like,
I like how bands have gone to that way.
Yeah. So help us trim the fat here. What's going on? It's like, well, let's just play with you guys some.
We had Bob playing bass, and he was shit. Can you play the bass? Okay.
They hired me on. I'm supposed to go in, like, look at the books, and look at the chord arrangements, and just like, you know what, Corey, we're gonna have to cut this part. I know you
Go
love
look at
it.
the books. It's like a business now. Ooh, I've been looking at the books, and 32 minutes is too long, so we're going to have to cut your solo.
So I played this part for this girl I was trying to hook up with, and she tells me that this part is no good, and I'm going to have to agree with her. So
you have to do the compliment sandwich in a band. You're like, hey, come on into the office. So your guitar playing is really amazing, but your solos are too long and people don't like it. But also, you're a hard worker. Compliment sandwich, guys. Yeah. Management skill 101.
That's why I was brought on. I'm supposed to be that guy.
That's pretty funny.
But I'm excited to play tonight. I want to say this is their second show, my first show.
Second show. Okay. What kind of music are we going to listen to tonight?
Listen to?
Yeah, what kind of music? I mean, what genre? I don't even know what genre we're at, guys.
Can't it just be a surprise, Chris?
It'd be a surprise. It's neat in the way that, one, I get to play bass because I don't get to play bass for bands very often, and two, it's a challenge for me because normally, like, okay, so you got your average, 4-chord progression structure. And
do we have any bassists in the crowd? I mean, is there anyone in the crowd that plays bass guitar? Nobody?
Oh God, I could.
Hold on,
I'm looking at one right now.
There's no one in the crowd who plays the bass guitar. That's really weird. Interesting.
I gave it up.
I'm looking at Danny Fleming right now.
Are you sure there's no one in the crowd? Oh, there's one. There's a bass guitarist right there.
And the shit I do, I'm saying, like, since there's only one bassist, I'd be like, I can do the fuck whatever I want. And he'd be like, Billy, what are you doing there? What are you doing? You're not supposed to do that shuffle.
So are you nervous for this show tonight?
I think I'll be fine. I mean,
this crowd looks angry. Have you seen this crowd?
It's my birthday. They're not going to be like, Billy,
it's
boo.
all right.
They're not going to boo me.
They're all booly.
You have the spirit
You
of a
guys
Thunderbird.
suck, Billy. You suck. You're like, hey, you're the prettiest crowd I've ever seen. You suck.
You look like a giant
you.
baby, you asshole.
This is an Albuquerque crowd.
This is an Albuquerque crowd.
I went to...
How would you describe Albuquerque crowds?
Okay. So I went to a silent night, not so silent night, when I was moving up here. Mm-hmm. And there was a goth emo band playing before the main band. Mm-hmm. And the guy was like rapping he looked kind of like Glenn Danzig and Jerry Only mixed. Mm-hmm. Like he was muscled. He had black hair, but he kind of looked like Danzig.
Oh, of course.
And he's singing, and as he's singing the lyrics, he's wrapping the microphone cord around his neck. And the crowd is quiet. And he's like, thank you for coming out. And people are like, hang yourself! Die!
That sounds like actually not Albuquerque, but just Burt's. Was it at Burt's?
No, it was at the Sunshine Theater.
Oh, it's Sunshine. Oh.
And he had to kind of ignore it. So then there was another time.
That's pretty good. I mean, usually there's no crowd interaction for shows.
There was another time when I went to another one at Sunshine, and the main band was Skillet.
Yeah, the Christian
heavy metal.
Christian new metal band.
And Army of Anyone, who is the two brothers from Stone Temple Pilots and the lead singer from Filter.
Oh, okay.
And also the plain white teas were there.
Hey there, Delilah.
Hey there, Delilah, like in New York City. You guys are a really great crowd. Fuck you!
That sounds like Albuquerque. Oh shit! Remember when we watched Tom Petty and Regina Spektor opened?
Oh my gosh! So we go see Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers.
Which I'm excited. I'm excited to see both.
I'm excited. I'm excited. And Regina Spektor, I'm like super fan. And we're in the crowd, and we're in the nosebleeds because we only have $40 for tickets. And these people are drunk next to us, sure enough. And apparently they don't understand how the scheduling works. Because Regina Spektor starts playing, and I'm excited, I'm into it, and this woman's like, "Tell this bitch to get off the stage! Where's Tom Petty?" And she just keeps screaming this and ramming into us.
And thank God somebody confronted her, and she was about to fight, and then until the security pulled out.
They come and arrest them all, and I'm like, all because she wanted to change the schedule. No, you just don't change the schedule. That's how it is. Tell this bitch to get off the stage. Where's Tom Petty? Like Tom Petty's gonna be like, "Oh, that chick up there does not want you playing, so stop. I'll be out in a second." Right?
Yeah.
It was terrible.
Or even like just, like pavilion shows where you have the majority of people in the grass and then like nobody in the front.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, everyone paid the $13 ticket, but not the $17 ticket where you get to sit in the seats.
Because you know why? Because one time they got grass seats and they're like, "We didn't sell enough of the other ones, so you guys get to move forward." So I was like, "Ooh, never buying those good ones ever again."
Oh, that's
Who's ever
why.
got to move forward at the pavilion? I did. Wow, only one other person? Two other people?
Do
Yeah. They're like, we're going to nullify. I've been there where they nullified the grass seats
Oh, really?
and just made it you move forward. That has to be a real ego killer. Yeah, you didn't sell out even half of the place.
Yeah.
The cheap seats is all you sold.
It's a chore to get out there anyway. I mean, was it
Yeah.
like take like say
I think
if you're
wait-
going to pavilion and say like there may be at the most 5,000 people going, you're still waiting in a long line of cars to get a fucking parking space.
Oh, I've been to this place. I went there one time and they took my booze off of me.
I like how he didn't know what we were talking about until we described it for a little bit. He's like, "Oh, that amphitheater place that like changes its name. Oh, okay." Oh,
I went
all
out
right.
there one time and I had to chug all my vodka before I went in.
Oh, that was your problem there? My problem was I had to
Well,
show
yeah.
my ID, and then they gave me a bracelet and a stamp, and then, even though I had a bracelet and a stamp, I still had to show my ID. And then they asked me questions about my ID while I was up there
For what? To get
to
in?
make sure it was real,
What, is this for drinks or just to get in?
to drink.
Oh, well, I chugged like a pint of vodka right at the door because they were like, "We have to take this off you." I'm like, "Nah."
Well, not all of us get the NASCAR treatment that you got.
But yeah, I was like, I can't take my vodka in here?
I can't just walk in with liquor off the
there
street.
are definitely clever ways of concealing alcohol now. You can
Woman's
go,
boob.
Well, I think that's and it's good to have like maybe a girl there. They have
Billy,
Like-
look, I'm drinking Dasani.
I thought that was Flint,
no, they
Michigan water.
would take that away from you too. All I'm saying, if you open your
Yeah,
purse,
you would not walk in with that.
they have like shooters that they're disguised as like tampons, so you can just put,
What?
yeah, totally. You just pour
No,
booze.
I love when you go to the liquor store now and they have these packets of whiskey. Like they're packets.
The
like
plastic ones.
plastic packets.
Like plastic packets.
And they're flat.
Pouches.
Pouches.
Where do you put that though? They're gonna still.
Oh,
You can put that
I'm gonna
anywhere.
put
You
that
can
in my
against
underwear
your
is where I'm gonna put
thigh
it.
and your underwear.
No, I'm
your
saying like
boob,
they're still gonna like pat you
your
down.
sock.
And
Oh,
then-
they're gonna touch the soft part of the packet where my balls are.
So you're gonna
What you got there?
That's my ball.
That's my taint.
So you're gonna pull out like a big bag of
Taint
booze,
my
of
vodka,
whiskey.
taint my tequila.
and be like, "Hey guys, anyone want some of this?" It's like, it's been on your balls. Fuck that. I
No,
guess
you're
Have
gonna,
you paid $11 for a beer at the pavilion?
you're gonna expect your buddies to do the same thing. You all pull out your taint booze.
Yes.
I don't know if I do that. I'm sorry.
Your loss.
You're lost.
Yeah, you're not going to get drunk at the show.
I guess you have to see Motley Crue for the last time.
I'm gonna say, like, even with like a little spigot, it's still like rubbed up and against your whatever taint or whatever.
Well, I mean, you're not gonna walk in with a bag of wine under your Rastafarian hat.
Especially you wearing the hat.
Hey man, geez, smoke a herb.
Why? What's up? I'm so irie. All I'm saying, you can't get past these things. I mean, you can.
Okay, here's the difference though. It all depends on who's playing. And I never know. I never know what's going on. Like, I go to the Aussie show and I have some stuff on me and they're like, full pat downs. And you're like, shit. You have to go throw some stuff away. Then I go to the Bob Dylan show and they're letting people in with backpacks and chairs. And then I see someone pull a big bag of like minis out of their backpack that they didn't even look in.
Wow.
And I'm like, how do I know the difference?
That's true. It does depend on who you're seeing. Like, if you were to go see, like, fucking...
If Slayer is there, you probably are not going to get in with, anything. Mm-hmm.
But if you're
Jimmy
seeing...
Buffett, take whatever you want. Take whatever the fuck you want in, man. It's
I don't
bullshit.
know. Do you think that it works that way with, like, maybe, like, if you were to go see, like, Selena Gomez or something, would they...
Selena Gomez, dude, you want to bring some guns, some knives, it's cool, bro. It's cool.
Oh, okay. Well, it makes sense. For any of my
Switchblade
bands.
knife, okay. I have to cut these limes. How am I cutting my limes? How am I going to cut the limes for the vodka I have in my backpack?
Do I gotta bring like a straight up lime
No,
press?
let him through. Let him through.
Let him through.
Let me speak to your manager.
Okay, so if we couldn't find that Thunderbird wine, we were going to get a big box of Franzia.
Well, I'd be alright with that, actually.
Who used to drink that in college?
I did. I fucking love that shit. The thing is,
In college?
you
Or wherever.
All through my 20s.
$15 for like what is it? Almost a gallon? A gallon of fucking over a gallon. I would
Okay,
say.
so like the first 2 hours, it's in the box. How long before it came out of the box and you had the sack and you're all woo?
no, my parties were very low key as far as like it was wine parties. We listened to some shins.
They're
and
designed to stay in the fridge, man. So they stay
I thought
cool.
you were
There's
supposed
a
to hold the
spigot.
bag up and slap it. Does anybody else
Never-
know what I'm
never
talking
did that.
about?
Never
I heard
fucking
a
did
woo
that.
out from the crowd. Does anybody know that you have to slap it? What is it? Oh, man. There's like a whole thing for it.
I don't know.
I
never
remember
did it.
passing them around at parties. Like you were holding up a sack of like
the space bag.
space bag of wine. And you're like, I am going to fucking pay tomorrow.
Don't get me wrong. I'm aware of the phenomena of like taking the bag out and putting it to somebody's lips and counting or whatever and slapping it. I just never did it. I'm above that shit, Chris.
Come on, you just drank Thunderbird wine. You are above nothing now.
Well,
We have taken you down to ground zero and we will rebuild you.
Chris, when I worked at the Bird of Paradise, we had this wonderful product. It was a box of margaritas.
A box of margaritas.
It was a 1.75 box margarita. And it came with a little necklace part, so you could put it around your neck. We highly encouraged it. It was a necklace box of margaritas.
Necklace box of margaritas.
That's right. You could go to a party and people would just drink off of your chest. Or
Oh,
your
my
nipple,
Lanta.
wherever you wanted to. But what?
Wow.
That was.
I would
fun.
say, as far as this goes, there is a new generation innovation to get booze in where booze
What do
is not
kids
supposed
drink
to be.
now? What do they sneak now? In my day, we had peppermint schnapps. Now,
It's for local.
or hot damn. Now they have
Fireball.
Fireball. We had
I like
hot damn.
Fi-
We had hot damn 100.
I like Fireball though.
We had Goldschlager.
I've had Goldschlager before.
Goldschlager.
It's the chips. It's the gold chips that cut your esophagus that makes you
Your stomach
drunker.
lining. You cut your stomach lining.
Gold's not sharp, man.
No.
It's just cool to look at.
You're shitting gold, bro.
It's like cinnamon schnapps. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
So as soon as like I ever had hot or Fireball, I was like, is this Hot Damn 100 or whatever? You know.
Yeah, Hot Dam's the regular one, and then they have the 100 proof.
Yeah. Whatever happened to the Bacardi 151?
They still have it.
It fell off. I'm sorry, Bacardi 151 is not a thing anymore.
How do you light the bar on fire now?
Well, no, I mean it still exists.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
making
saying
sure.
it fell. I think it's a hot thing now as far as just like
Oh,
shots.
it's not a popular thing.
Oh yeah, it's not popular. It was though. Like Bacardi 1, everyone like you go.
If you
into
could do a
place-
shot of or Wild Turkey 101. Does anybody remember Wild Turkey 101?
Never. I don't
Oh,
know
yeah.
that.
That guy does.
I want to say like Southern Comfort was a thing.
Southern Comfort
SoCo
killed
and-
Janis Joplin, and they make 100 proof alcohol.
What about Screwdriver?
Screwdriver, Magnum. We already did the Magnum. Everclear and orange juice. Be a man.
They have like a pre-made screwdriver that when I was
Yeah.
a teenager, it was dangerous.
Really?
Stu was talking about a pre-made screwdriver. And
We
it
have
was-
an
we have a
audience
microphone.
mic.
But all these folks here,
It's on.
is it? All right.
Yep.
All these folks here are sitting here not saying anything, though. It's not necessarily entertaining to
What's that?
have me on the mic either, but
No, the thing is,
happy birthday, you bunch of dicks.
You bunch of dicks.
thank you, Stu. Thank you, brother.
Huzzah
Bizarre.
to Chris and Billy.
Yes.
Bunch of dicks.
I don't like either of those fuckers. And I'm one of them.
So it's our birthday show. I want to thank everyone who came out to like cool Belmas.
Holy shit, you guys, man.
And now we have Chris's birthday coming up, but I want to say this is the pre-birthday because it's not actually your birthday yet.
Wednesday. But I will be at Cards Against Humanity.
Oh, that's that Wednesday night. That's your birthday.
That's my birthday.
Holy shit! Holy shit.
Yes, sir.
Oh, we're gonna have to do something special that night then.
Like bring in a bunch of people.
Right.
Bring in a cake.
I was thinking maybe like extra. What? Okay. It's your birthday. I was
So,
thinking we
like,
could put like
you've
extra rules.
I've
and
known
stuff.
you for like 15 years. I don't know when your birthday is.
February 3rd, man. I was born the day the music died.
Meaning
Tom Petty, no.
Buddy Holly died.
Buddy Holly, the Big Bopper, and Richie Valenzuela died February 3rd, 1957. It's right around there. And people go, well, why do you equate that to your birthday? Well, I'm related to the guy that recorded all of Buddy Holly's music.
Oh, in Clovis.
Clovis, the Clovis Sound. He recorded all of his music in Clovis.
I always think that's weird that Buddy Holly goes to a small town in eastern New Mexico. That's
What do you think Lubbock was at the time? Yeah, Lubbock was a small town at the time.
but what the crazy story. I don't know if we can tell this, but the one that Paul McCartney recorded in Clovis.
we can tell it. It's fine. So Norman Petty was the guy that recorded all of Buddy Holly's music. So when Buddy Holly died, Norman Petty's he left that studio, and it's still a museum to this day. You can walk into it, and it looks just like it did when Buddy Holly recorded.
Okay, so it's
there.
like same soundboards and everything.
Everything.
like
mic
museum
stands.
style.
Everything.
So
what
somebody
he
has to
did
go in
was-
there like a couple of months and like wipe down the dust.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, they have curators, and so Norman and Vi, who was my grandmother's cousin, they moved their studio to their basement in their house because they were rich. They were really rich.
Oh yeah, if I'm sure you
And,
recorded Buddy
so
Holly, you're
what
rich.
he would do is he would fly these musicians into Lubbock, Texas, have them picked up on a Friday, drive him down to Clovis. All weekend long, they would live in his guest house and record in his basement. And no one knew. Nobody knew anything was happening. So Norman dies. I'm like, in 86 he dies. I'm 11. They call my grandmother and they're like, so for the funeral, we're trying to keep it really close to the family and the friends, but we really need the family to put some people up. And if you have any extra room, if you can, that'd be great. And my grandmother's like, yeah, I have like an extra room. That's fine. Okay, good to know. But you can't say who it is. And she's like, well, who would it be? And they're like, well, we have Michael Jackson and we have Paul McCartney coming into town. Because they recorded the album that they did together in Clovis, New Mexico, in my relative's basement.
That's so crazy.
Right? So I'm like, what? My grandmother's like, who's Michael Jackson? And I'm like, only the shit, Billie Jean, it's like,
It's funny to think that that Michael Jackson was in Clovis in a basement, and Paul
Recording.
McCartney, and Paul McCartney, the same thing. Yeah, that's so tight.
But I mean, think about it. They're recording with the guy that recorded Buddy Holly. Dude.
That's true. And the thing is, like, we had Britney Spears in town one time.
I met, who did I meet? I met, what was her name? Leanne Rimes.
Oh yeah.
My other cousin, he's a producer, and he recorded her first album. So she was 15 years old, and I met her.
And she recorded in Clovis?
Yeah.
Nice.
Her first album, the big first album. And they were like, my mom's like, this is Leanne. She's recording with your cousin. I was like, okay, cool.
I mean, are there still those? Is your family still sought over to produce records now?
He is.
So, like, say somebody who's really big now, like, could be like, I want to record with that guy. So they would have to go to Clovis. He wouldn't be the engineer for, like, say, like a big New York or LA studio. They would have to come to him.
Yeah.
Wow.
He has his own studio.
That's tight.
Yeah. So yeah, the Clovis Sound. The Clovis Sound is a big thing. If you're in music, and
there's a museum. You can go there and just see all the fucking people who've gone through fucking Clovis.
Yeah, the Big Bopper recorded there. Who else? The Fireballs. Sugar Shack. That song. A lot of songs recorded there. I don't know. Anyway, I really want some of that cake now.
Yeah.
Let's do another 15 minutes, and then
Can I pee first? Can you guys do some?
Well, you're not going to pee here, are you?
I'm gonna pee in there.
You're going to pee all the way? I guess we'll hold it for you.
Wait, what's going on here?
Billy's leaving us high and dry.
Are we doing an interlude between,
Yeah.
or are we doing them one straight through?
We're going to go straight through.
All right.
I want to thank Tammy Apps at A Good Sign. If you're drinking the Tractor beer, she brought that beer. She made this sign right here in front of the, I want to thank Sherry. I don't know Sherry's last name. Kreider. Because it says cider on Facebook. This is Sherry's establishment now. The Sanitary Tortilla Factory, which was in business for 30 years, they decided to close down. Sherry had Tammy's shop in it, and they all moved over here from 4th Street, right? 5th Street. 5th and Haynes. So now they're all housed here. So we're going to have the hippest block in Albuquerque because you have Zindo, you have Sidetrack Brewing, and then you're going to have this gallery. What's the name of this gallery? Sanitary Tortilla Factory Gallery. The room you're sitting in is going to be a gallery, correct? Come up here. I'd like to hear more of this.
It's studios at Sanitary Tortilla Factory.
Okay.
But I just found out why it's called Sanitary Tortilla Factory.
Okay.
And it's because they had the first machine that could make tortillas, which
Oh.
made it sanitary because people's hands weren't
No one
touching
touched
them
them.
anymore.
Thank God, those grubby motherfuckers.
Right, yeah.
Sanitary. Nice. It was, yes. So now it's going to be a guy. I assume this is going to be the gallery room, right?
Yeah, so the next phase is that she's going to finish this room and it'll be the gallery.
Oh,
And then
okay.
over there will be woodworking and metal fabrication.
Nice.
And then in 2 years, it's a secret, but she's going to kick fast signs out and that's going to be the gallery. Don't tell anybody.
Okay, I won't.
Except the internet. You can tell.
Except the internet. The internet never
safe
tells
with-
lies. We have stickers for you guys down here.
Most of our viewers are from Australia anyway. It's
Yeah, they don't even know what galleries are down there. They live in the outback.
I'm gonna drink the last of the Thunderbird.
I'm pretty sure that most of our listeners outside of Albuquerque are from Australia, and the movies I've seen from Australia are only Mad Max films, so I don't know what that country's like except for that. You know, they don't have a lot of gasoline, whatever that is.
You never saw like The Gods Must Be Crazy?
What's that?
The Gods Must Be Crazy? You never saw that?
Oh, I have. Is that also...
That's Australian. Come on. man.
See?
The Gods Must Be Crazy is African,
That's
right?
Africa. See, you know...
You're thinking of like Quigley Down Under.
We're like, 10 drink minimum. We are not good at geography.
I was testing to see how far gone you guys were.
10
You
drink
did
minimum.
call me on that.
Not good at geography. Whoa.
I honestly thought you guys would fall for that.
The God, yeah.
I have seen The Gods Must Be Crazy. If you've never seen that movie, it's all about a Coke bottle. Hey, spoiler alert.
No, Coke ball happens in like the first minute, so
What?
the Coke ball happens in the first couple of minutes.
Oh, okay.
All right, well,
Sweet.
Farscape is filmed in Australia.
Well, that's the future, though, Smiley. That's space. That's when the Mad Max people have gone into space, and they because they're tired of looking for gasoline on the
It's called petrol.
not in the Mad Max musics. We have to get gasoline. Not in those films.
But I was super worried about the turnout tonight because you made the invite 2 days ago.
I did not, but that's good call. I made it quite a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was-
So I looked at it today. And it was like 15, and we have well over 15 people. It's
Yeah.
awesome. We have
20 people. We have Scene Splitter in the house. Let's call some people out. You want to call some people out?
Yeah, let's do it.
We have Dandy in the house.
Danny Fleming.
If you guys don't know who Dandy is, you need to take some mental photography because that guy will ruin your life quickly. Quickly. Steph knows.
I believe that's the.
Hey, Billy, were you at Blackbird today?
No, because
Because of Dandy. Dandy shut down the Blackbird. That's why we don't have it
It
no
was
more.
the most beautiful day today.
We could have been out on the patio
it was
of Blackbird.
Super good patio weather, and
Well, if you guys
fuck
were,
yeah.
if you guys were better at climbing walls, yeah, we could have been on the patio of Blackbird.
That's true. Dude, that's true.
Oh my God, can we
Holy
do that?
shit, that's true.
they wouldn't know. Nobody would know unless they have like cameras.
Everybody we took that saw our pictures on Facebook would know. Because we're like, in the Blackbird patio.
Selfie stick.
Selfie stick.
Be like a big snap. That's why you need Snapchat. Just that shit goes away.
Yeah.
Unless
true.
someone saves it.
And the thing is, like, they would see it, and people would come out, and they would just like pull on the door. Actually, we need to actually make a good food and take pictures of it on the fucking Blackbird patio. It was like, sucks to be you guys.
Make the yogurt with all the fruit on it and be like, whoa, Blackbird's open again. And see how many people like fuck with it. You know, like, what the fuck? I know, right? Right? Or just recycle photos.
No, you couldn't do that. You would have to like have
new
a
ones.
video. It's like, whoa,
Like,
fucking
you
hey,
have a
January 2016.
you have a calendar.
Blackbird Buvette. Ow! And then have just,
And they show up and go, sucker.
oh my God. That would
So
be-
who knows, does anyone in the crowd know where Bert's Tiki Lounge is moving to? You do.
Yeah.
Is it a
dude.
secret? Is it a secret? Can you come up on the microphone and say? All right.
I know the secret only because
Dan Mayfield, everyone.
Dan Mayfield, the
Next
host.
door to the Blackbird.
What's next door? The Hat Place?
The old, like, Club 7.
They're going to move
no
into Club
shit.
7.
Oh, we thought it was going to be the Blackbird.
And the
damn
answer
it.
to your very next question is I don't know.
Okay.
Which is,
Do
what are they doing with all the shit on the walls?
Yeah, I don't know. My next question was, I was going to do a thing. You're owed a beer at Sidetrack. I saw your name on the board.
That's true.
Someone bought you
How
a
does
beer.
that work, though?
I'm leaving my name up there for advertising.
Oh,
marketing,
okay. Okay. Just
Good
wanna
call. Good call.
Right?
Okay.
Buy me a beer down there. I'll never buy it.
Okay.
I'll never pick it up.
Right? Just leaving it up there. So people think I'm cool. Somebody likes me
Okay.
somewhere.
That's a good PR tactic. It's
Yeah.
like just buy your own beer and just have that name up there. Billy Belmont
Well, no,
is
I
on
need
the
someone else
board.
to buy my beer. I was just asking Dan to do it. Buy me a beer. I'll never pick it up.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I'll buy him a beer.
Smart idea.
I'll buy you a beer if you buy. That's the great thing. You buy me a beer, I'll buy you a beer.
All right.
You guys know I don't make money.
Well, then why do you go to the...
What is this? How does this work? Like, I give you paper and you give me stuff? I don't get it.
I don't understand your modern ways of trading.
What is this bartering system with this paper green?
It's green. Why are these people? Who is that? I don't get it.
I don't know. I give people my plasma and I get food and beer. That's all I know.
My plasma. He passed out when he got plasma.
Oh, yeah. Earlier this week I had to go get a
Shut up,
physical.
really?
So they made him go to
Yeah.
the doctor or he can't give plasma no more.
Oh, yeah. No, I got my physical today. I'm fine.
Wow.
Well, I get my blood workup. Next week sometime. My doctor will call me.
So they told you couldn't get plasma anymore because you
Right.
passed out?
Oh no,
Yes.
I couldn't give plasma until I got a physical. So then I had to call my cardiologist, who referred me to just a general practitioner.
See, it's weird. Like, I've had a job my entire life. I'm sure Billy has too. And Smiley is the only guy that has people. He's like, I called my cardiologist. And I'm like, you have a cardiologist? Oh, yeah.
Well, I
have
had
a lawyer, I have a biographer, I have a cardiologist.
But have
What?
you ever needed any of those things? Did you have maybe a biographer's not
I
a
mean,
needed
you may
thing?
be making some good points here. I hear what you're saying.
But you guys never had a heart attack?
You're right. Which is weird because look at he and I and look at you, and you're the one who's had the heart attack. No one would believe that.
That's true.
Who's had the heart attack here?
Look at the three of us. Who's had the heart attack?
Well, that guy's got the meat sweats right now.
Billy's head is super shiny. What's going on with that?
That guy's sucking wind because he had to stand up.
You hear Billy breathe.
Welcome to 10 Drink Minimum.
Who has had the heart attack between the three of us? This guy over here.
Me, I had a heart attack.
My favorite part was I was there, and he goes, I think I'm having a heart attack. And I was like, why? He goes, my fingers are purple.
Yeah. Well, I knew I was going to have to wait in the hospital for a long time.
And he goes, could someone give me a ride to the hospital? And he leaves, and then he comes back and he goes, I almost forgot my pizza. And he leaves.
I was a little out of it. I was having a heart attack.
And then someone's like, do you realize Smiley's having a heart attack? I'm like, well, that's what he said. But I don't know.
I took a cab to UNMH.
I'm not
It
a
was
doctor.
fine.
I mean, sure, he's passed out and his fingers are purple, but I'm no doctor.
I'm no doctor.
It was I try to take care of myself.
Yeah. And when you say that, you mean like self-medicate yourself.
No, I tried to walk to the hospital. I couldn't make it, so I had to take a cab.
That's right, you did. That's pretty funny. That's terrible.
But thankfully, someone saved me. Someone came running down the street and put me in a cab.
Yeah. All right.
We all done?
We're done.
I think we're done.
We're fucked up. That Thunderbird wine has fucked us completely.
My life has changed. Like that's my new life.
That's Billy's new life. He's now a Thunderbird wine drinker. So if you guys could buy that for him for his birthday, every year in a brown bag. Just kidding. Just kidding. It's weird. I had that in the car, and some guy, I was at Circle K, and he goes, "Sir, can you help me out?" And I wanted to just go and go, "Here you go." Here's the Thunderbird wine. But I didn't. I want to thank you guys for coming out tonight, man. You guys made me and Billy and Smiley feel all warm inside. There's a fucking cake right there. That is spectacular. I've been doing this for 10 years, man. 10 years in July. I created this show July 14th, 10 years ago, whatever that is. I'm not thinking about it right now. I'm drunk. So
I'm a little buzzed too, but it's our birthday, and we're going to have a good time.
we're going to have a good time.
Stick around. My new band is going to be playing. And,
They are, the Pee-wees. And we're going to drink all the beer that we have.
Because we have to be out of here by 9 o'clock.
And then
we're going to go downtown.
Please come with a parade with us downtown.
Yeah.
And we will assault the bars.
Yeah. Let's have a good time, man.
With our
because the last
raucous
month
loveliness.
downtown has been terrible. There's been nothing out. And I apologize if your band has been playing out in the last month, and I just said it was terrible. But I really want to thank Billy Belmont for doing this show for me. How many years?
It's been 5.
5. And James was in a happy accident. We asked him he was supposed to be running this shit. That's what he did for us. And we had an extra microphone at Art Bar, and so we would let him talk, and then he just kind of became part of the show.
I can be charismatic when I need to.
So I want to thank everybody for coming out for our live show. Stick around.
For the Pee-wees.
The Pee-wees. Whatever kind of music that is.
You'll find out.
They're going to play a bunch of live covers.
The thing is, it's a running joke because, like, one of the chord progressions is the F, the C, and the G, which is a lot.
Now take it back too far. Only love can save us now. Like that?
No, it's not.
Oh.
Don't give
My
it
bad.
lightning crashes.
No mother died.
Confusion sets in.
And it'll be all Hootie and the Blowfish after that. The angel opens her eyes. I want to thank everybody for coming out. Go to 10drinkminimum.com. You can add us on any social media there. You should be watching us live there. We're stupid. We're fun. We're 10 Drink Minimum.
We do the outro?
Do you have some shit to go? Do you have some shit to promote?
No.
No?
Nope.
Wednesday night will be my birthday, so if you'd like to buy me things, come out to Cards Against Humanity at Distillery 365 in Midtown, because that's where we'll be at. And you can't buy me a drink there because I get them for free, but you can bring me shit. I'll buy you a drink, Chris. No thanks. I'll get it myself. But come out and play Cards Against Humanity with us. Oh, Tuesday night. If you guys want to come out for open mic.
Are we doing that this Tuesday?
This Tuesday.
We're still doing the open mic? We're
Billy?
not doing something different?
How much are the pints? How much are the pints?
The pints are $2, which is amazingly reasonable.
Pints are $2 on Tuesday nights.
It's cheap. It's
Because everywhere else,
they're $4 plus.
they're too damn high.
Pints
Pints
are too fucking high.
Too damn high. Yeah. So thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for being here. Go for it. Do it. Start it.
So my name is Billy Belmont, and this is 10 Drink Minimum. But I guess always remember.
No. Do you drink? Do you drink, Billy?
We drink when we do this show.
We drink when we do the show. You should too, but always remember.
Never get too drunk to jerk. 10drinkminimum.com. I came to work. Hey.
you guys want me to keep this running, or do you want me to let it stop? Billy. Hey, Billy. Do you